Hey everyone, my name is Maya and I am the Allergic Chick. If you are new to this channel is all about living with severe food allergies. I've lived with severe food allergies for most of my life and I really wanted to share some of my experiences and knowledge with you. If you do like my content, please make sure to hit subscribe and the bell icon. I'll be posting brand new videos every Wednesday evening. And you can also give me a follow on all social media platforms at Allergic Chick. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 adrenaline tips on how to be prepared for a reaction. I won't go into any detail about how to use any of the auto-injectors in this video. I'll be covering that in another one. So you've just been prescribed adrenaline. What should you do next? Well, tip 1 is to make sure that you carry 2 everywhere. This is so incredibly important to make sure that you're always carrying 2 everywhere you go. There have been cases where 1 adrenaline injection hasn't been enough for someone. There have also been cases where people have misfired or incorrectly used their adrenaline because of the highly stressful situation that an allergic reaction is. This is why carrying 2 is incredibly important. There is a massive campaign at the moment about carrying 2. A lot of people have only been prescribed 1 by their doctor, and really everyone needs to be carrying 2. So the BSACI state that only 1 adrenaline pen needs to be carried around, which I think is really dangerous. There's a massive campaign going on in the UK at the moment. It's the #AlwaysCarry2 campaign. And there is a petition out there to change this so that everyone has to be carrying 2. I've put a link in the description if you want to sign this. So tip number 2 is to get a case for all of your medication. So I showed you guys my case before. So I carry this ALLERMATES case. And it's really good because I can fit all of my medication into this one case. So it's got my 2 Emerade auto-injectors, my 2 inhalers, as well as some antihistamine tablets behind there. It also came with a bottle if you need liquid antihistamine or any other kind of liquid drug, as well as a thermometer within the case to make sure that your adrenaline is being stored at the correct temperature. So I think it's a really good idea to have a case because you know that all of your medication is here. So if you're anything like me, I change bags all the time. One day I'll be wearing a rucksack, one day I'll be using a handbag or a smaller bag when I go out for nights out. So if I didn't have a case, I'd be, frantically taking out my adrenaline from one bag and putting it in another, and there's a chance that I could accidentally leave a bit of important medication in another bag. Whereas if everything is in one case, I know that when I move this case from bag to bag, it's got everything I need in it. Also, make sure that your family and friends know where this is all stored, just in case they need to help you if you have an allergic reaction. So tip number 3 is to make sure that as soon as you are prescribed your auto-injector adrenaline, make sure that you make a note of the expiry date. So what I personally do is I make a note of the date in my phone calendar and put an alert 2 months before that to make sure that I know to go and get this re-prescribed. All of the auto-injector brands also offer an alert service. So you can do this on their websites or on apps, where they'll send you an alert a certain amount of time before your adrenaline expires, so you can go about getting them re-prescribed. As many of you may be aware, there's been a massive shortage of adrenaline in the last year. So in the months leading up to your injector going out of date, make sure to look into getting them re-prescribed. So tip number 4 is to make sure that you are checking that the adrenaline solution is still okay to be used. Adrenaline can be affected by things like heat, so it's important to always actually look at the solution and check. So I have an old Epipen here. It's really easy to check on the Epipen whether the solution is okay. So there is a window here where you can actually see inside the injector. So if the solution is discoloured at all, your auto-adrenaline injector needs to be replaced. I believe it's the same for Jext as well. There is like an obvious solution window that you can see through and look at the adrenaline. And again, if it is discoloured, make sure to replace it. So here's an Emerade 500 pen, which is what I use. So it is possible to check on this injector as well. It's not as immediately obvious though. So what you need to do is where it says Emerade 500, there is a peel back sticker. So you can peel that back and that reveals a window. And then you can have a look at the adrenaline inside your pen and see if it is discoloured, and if it is, make sure to replace. So my 5th tip about adrenaline is to make sure that you order yourself a trainer pen. So all of the different auto-injector brands offer this. you can just head to their website and order yourself a trainer pen. So I've got all three here. You can order them all from all the respective websites, and it is free, and I think it's free post as well. I'll put the links down below in the description. So it is important to get yourself a training pen because it means you can actually practice on how to use your auto-injector. All of these training pens do not have any adrenaline or any needles in them, so you can practice the motion of using it and get more confident. So this is the Emerade trainer. As you can see, there's no needle inside there, and it does have handy instructions on how to use it. Same for the Epipen, it has instructions on how to use it, and this is the Jext one. Again, all the instructions are illustrated on the trainer pen as they are on the actual pens. So I'd say it's really important to be frequently practicing and training yourself, like every month or every couple of months. Just do a little reminder session so that if you are in an emergency situation, you know exactly what to do. It's also a really good idea to train your family and friends, give them the trainer pen, get them to administer it on themselves so they have a real understanding of how to use it if they need to on you. So that's it for my top 5 adrenaline tips and how to be prepared for a reaction. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you found this video useful. If you did, please make sure to hit like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting brand new videos every Wednesday. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and thanks so much again for watching, and stay safe.